Foyle's War captivated audiences with thrilling cases, authentic World War II settings, and an outstanding cast. Yet behind the glamour were unexpected tragedies. Some succumbed to illness, others passed away suddenly at the height of their careers. Join me as we uncover haunting final stories and pay tribute to the faces forever lost from the screen. Corin Redgrave as ACC Rose. Corin William Redgrave played ACC Rose in Foyle's War, first appearing in 2003 at age 64. With a cold, commanding presence where every glance and gesture spoke volumes of authority and hidden secrets, he made ACC Rose an unforgettable part of the series. Few knew that behind this composed exterior lay a personal life marked by cracks and disputes as dramatic as any television script. Born July 16, 1939, in Marylebone, London, Corin's first marriage was to model Deirdre Hamilton Hill, a beautiful, confident woman equally known for her strong personality. Their fiery love quickly turned into fierce clashes. Both had independent careers and strong egos. No one would back down. Differences in lifestyle, jealousy, and pressures from the Redgrave family's fame gradually deepened the divide. When their marriage ended in 1975, a bitter legal battle for custody of their two children left lasting emotional scars. Only a decade later did Corin find relative peace with actress Kika Markham. Yet even this relationship faced challenges. Conflicting schedules, stage lights, and sudden upheavals continually tested their patience and endurance. Corin Redgrave died April 6, 2010, at St. George's Hospital, Tooting, South London, aged 70, after a decade-long fight with prostate cancer. His net worth was estimated at around $2 million, mainly earned from stage and film careers. His funeral was held at St. Paul's, Covent Garden, before he was laid to rest at Highgate Cemetery, beneath towering trees shadowing the graves, symbolizing an artist who once burned brightly on stage and weathered life's fiercest storms, leaving behind both brilliance and unforgettable wounds. Michael Jaston as A.C. Henry Parkins. Michael Jaston portrayed A.C. Henry Parkins in Foyle's War, appearing in 2007 at the age of 72. With a warm voice and calm demeanor, he brought authority and mystery to the character, making every scene he was in cinematic. Few could have guessed that behind this elegant officer lay a life filled with intense upheavals and deep personal cracks. Born October 29, 1935, in West Bridgford, Nottingham, Jaston endured 3 turbulent marriages. His first marriage to actress Lynn Farley in 1965 ended a few years later due to artistic ambitions and lifestyle differences. In 1970, he married Heather Snedden, with whom he had 3 children. Yet pressures from his demanding schedule, endless trips, and strained family communication transformed happiness into a tiring cycle of arguments, culminating in fractured relationships with his children due to prioritizing career over home. His third marriage to Anne Smithson in 1979 brought 2 children and hope for a fresh start, but financial stress, health issues, and unbridgeable distances eventually eroded the union. Michael Jaston passed away on February 5, 2024, in Hove, East Sussex, at the age of 88, following complications from a long-term immunodeficiency disease that quietly weakened his body for years. His weakened immune system caused a lung infection to rapidly progress into severe pneumonia, leading to respiratory failure and cardiac complications. His net worth was estimated at around $3 million, accumulated from over half a century of film, television, and stage roles. Keith Barron as David Barrett. Keith Barron appeared as David Barrett in Foyle's War in 2006, at the age of 72. With a confident yet approachable demeanor, he made the character both trustworthy and layered, standing out among the familiar cast. On screen, his warm voice and steady gaze suggested a complex past, an effect only achievable by an actor seasoned by life and deeply aware of humanity's darker corners. Born August 8, 1934, in Mexborough, Keith Barron went through 2 marriages that left bitter echoes. His first, to marry Pigot, a woman he met while working at a theater, began with passion and promise but soon dissolved under strains of time, career, and parenting differences. The divorce severed not only their marriage, but also created a cold distance between him and his two children, a void he carried for the rest of his life. His second marriage brought more warmth and companionship, but the haunting memory of having lost his family before continued to cause anxiety and self-reproach. This blend of love, regret, and guilt deeply influenced his acting, helping him convincingly portray experienced men with profound emotional depth. Keith Barron died on November 15, 2017, in East Molesey, Surrey, aged 83, after a long battle with Alzheimer's disease. In his later years, this cruel illness stole his memory and ability to learn scripts, forcing him to withdraw from stage and screen, where he had been a fixture for over half a century. His net worth was estimated at around $2.5 million, mainly from his long television career. His passing left fans with the image of a tireless artist who gave his all, even as his health failed, and a poignant sadness over the loss of the memory he once relied on to breathe life into every role. Ronald Pigot as Sir Giles Messenger. Ronald Pigot played Sir Giles Messenger in Foyle's War, appearing in 2004 at the age of 64. With a refined voice and noble bearing, he infused the character with sharpness and mystery, giving each line weight and hidden meaning. His on-screen presence was not just pure acting skill, but the mark of an artist who had spent decades on stage, film, and television, transforming each scene into an unforgettable moment. Born June 7, 1940, in Chester, Ronald Pigot was married for 55 years to Lance Traverse, a strong bond that also faced severe challenges. The greatest tragedy struck in 1990 when their son Simon died at 25 in a car accident. The shock shattered the family, plunging Pigot into deep depression and leading him to drink as a way to numb the pain. Though he later overcame it and returned to his career, that loss remained a simmering scar, and when portraying characters enduring loss or loneliness, he carried his own real emotions with him. Perhaps this is why his performances always held special depth, a gift only someone who has tasted both life's brilliance and darkness can bring. Ronald Pigot passed away on February 24, 2021, at the age of 80, after many years battling Parkinson's disease. The progressive illness robbed him gradually of mobility and muscle control, forcing him to retreat from the stage and screen, where he had shone for over 50 years. His net worth was estimated at around $4 million, mainly earned through internationally renowned roles such as in The Crown and The Best Exotic Marigold Hotel. To audiences, Ronald Pigot was not only a gifted actor but also a testament to the power of art to transform pain, memory, and loss into the most moving and authentic performances. Alan Howard as Stephen Beck. Alan Howard appeared as Stephen Beck in Foyle's War in 2003 at the age of 66. With a deep, resonant voice and a calm yet commanding presence, he made the character both trustworthy and mysterious. Though his appearances were limited, every time he entered the frame, viewers were drawn into his powerful and nuanced presence, a quality only a veteran Shakespearean actor could deliver. Born on August 5, 1937 in Croydon, Surrey, Alan Howard grew up in a prestigious artistic family where fame was both a pride and a heavy burden. His first marriage to actress and stage designer Stephanie Hinchcliffe Davies quickly ended due to irreconcilable differences, leaving him with feelings of loss and disorientation. Later, he met writer and journalist Sally Bowman when she interviewed him about his role as Hamlet in 1970, a meeting that blossomed into a decades-long romance, culminating in their marriage in 2004. Despite their deep bond, their happiness was challenged by family losses and periods when Howard had to step away from the stage to treat illness, leaving them with lingering worries. Alan Howard died on February 14, 2015, at Royal Free Hospital in Hampstead, London, at the age of 77, from pneumonia complications, a direct consequence of the lung cancer he battled in his final years. His net worth was estimated at around $3 million, mostly from his illustrious stage career and selective film and television roles. He was buried at Highgate Cemetery, next to the grave of Sally Bowman, his wife who accompanied him until the end, leaving behind the image of a devoted artist who lived fully both in the spotlight and in the quiet moments behind the scenes. Tim Pigot Smith as Brigadier Timothy Wilson. Tim Pigot Smith appeared as Brigadier Timothy Wilson in Foyle's War in 2010 at the age of 64. With a stern aura and the bearing of a seasoned commander, he gave the character an unmistakable authority and dignity. Every look and line carried the weight of a rich past and complex inner life, making his character vivid and compelling despite limited screen time. Born on May 13, 1946 in Rugby, Warwickshire, Tim Pigot Smith had a long marriage to actress Pamela Miles, a relationship once regarded as strong and harmonious. They shared a passion for theater and often appeared together in projects, but as both careers reached their peaks, conflicting schedules and extended tours created growing distance. Disagreements over time spent with family, especially in raising their son, gradually turned their home into a place of tension. The irreparable rift led to their separation, leaving him with an unfillable void. These personal wounds, combined with the resilience of a veteran artist, were channeled into his performances, giving his characters rare emotional depth and weight. On April 7, 2017, Tim Pigot Smith died suddenly at age 70 from a heart attack, just 3 days before he was to appear on stage for a performance of Death of a Salesman in Northampton. His unexpected passing shocked the arts community and fans, as he was still brimming with creative energy. His net worth was estimated at around $5 million, mostly earned from decades-long careers in television, film, and theater. His grave at Highgate Cemetery remains a pilgrimage site for admirers, a place to honor a gifted artist who left while the stage lights were still waiting for him. Nigel Terry as Hugh Jackson. Nigel Terry appeared as Hugh Jackson in Foyle's War in 2004 at the age of 59. With deep eyes and a warm voice, he brought an air of mystery and seasoned experience to the character, creating a unique appeal even in scenes with few lines. His acting often suggested a character who had endured many losses and carried untold stories, a quality that left a lasting impression on viewers. Born on August 15, 1945 in Bristol, Nigel Terry lived a private life, largely removed from the media spotlight. He was once married, but the marriage ended quickly and without children, leaving a long-lasting void in his personal life. After many years working in London, he chose to return to Cornwall in 1993, living alone in a small house near the sea. It was this quiet lifestyle and the experience of emotional loss that infused his portrayals with deep introspection, especially in roles colored by sadness and longing. Nigel Terry passed away on April 30, 2015, in Newquay, Cornwall, at the age of 69 due to complications from emphysema, a result of decades of heavy smoking. The chronic lung disease severely weakened his health, and he died peacefully in his sleep, leaving the artistic community in mourning. His net worth was estimated at around $2 million, earned mainly through classic film roles such as Excalibur and Caravaggio, as well as numerous notable stage performances. To friends and colleagues, Nigel Terry was a dedicated artist who lived simply and passed quietly, just as he had lived. Peter Bllythe as Lawrence Smythe. Peter Bllythe portrayed Lawrence Smythe in Foyle's War, appearing in 2004 at the age of 69. With a dignified presence, precise dialogue delivery, and eyes full of meaning, he crafted the character with subtlety, leaving a deep impression despite limited screen time. This was the kind of acting that unfolds slowly but endures, a craft Bllythe honed over decades on stage and screen. Born on September 14, 1934, in Yorkshire, Peter Bllythe experienced many ups and downs in his personal life. He was married but later divorced, leaving behind a daughter and a long period of living alone. Later, he found happiness with actress Harriet Walter, and the two were together for 8 years, planning to marry. However, earlier family losses and career pressures led him into periods of depression. Bllythe was a man of few words, but friends said those wounds and upheavals helped him bring special depth and emotional resonance to his roles. On June 27, 2004, shortly after completing filming for Foyle's War, Peter Bllythe died at age 69 from lung cancer, diagnosed not long before. His sudden passing shocked colleagues and fans alike, especially as he was still planning a wedding. His net worth was estimated at around $1 million, largely the result of years dedicated to stage and television work. Benedict as John Kefir. Benedict played John Kefir in Foyle's War, appearing in 2006 at the age of 55. With a confident manner, deep voice, and eyes that were both warm and resolute, he portrayed an American officer amid the wartime setting with great authenticity. Benedict's presence always brought a sense of reassurance to viewers, as if his character had endured every hardship and knew exactly what needed to be done. Born April 11, 1951, in Burbank, California, Benedict shared a long-lasting marriage with actress Phoebe Schofield. Together, they built a voiceover and translation company called Sink or Swim. Despite this seemingly peaceful home life, they faced significant challenges: financial instability due to unprofitable artistic projects and the sorrow of losing loved ones, which left him more introspective. The couple supported each other, sharing both work and family life while raising two sons to adulthood. Benedict was private, but in his craft, he always infused roles with the depth and experience drawn from his personal highs and lows. Benedict passed away on April 4, 2020, just a week before his 69th birthday, at Croydon University Hospital due to COVID-19 complications during the outbreak in London. His death shocked colleagues and fans, especially as he still had many artistic plans. His net worth was estimated around $1.5 million, mostly earned from a decades-long career across stage, television, and film. To audiences, Benedict remains the image of an American artist with a European soul, remembered for authentic and humane performances. Tim McMullen as Arthur Valentine. Tim McMullen portrayed Arthur Valentine in Foyle's War, appearing in 6 episodes across Series 7 and 8, starting in 2013, when he was 50 years old. His character, a key MI5 operative during the Cold War, was depicted with sharpness, cunning, and complexity, captivating viewers while keeping them wary. With his distinctive deep voice and half-closed gaze, McMullen created an Arthur Valentine who was not just an intelligence officer, but a symbol of the intrigue and power games behind the scenes. Born January 16, 1963, in Lambeth, London, Tim McMullen graduated from the University of St. Andrews before studying at the Royal Academy of Dramatic Art. He made a strong mark on the British stage, notably as Prospero in The Tempest, 2016, at Shakespeare's Globe, a performance critically acclaimed for its majesty and emotional depth. He also appeared in films such as The Woman in Black, 2012, a commercially and critically successful horror movie, and Shakespeare in Love, 1998, which won the Oscar for Best Picture. His versatility from classical to modern roles has made him one of the most respected supporting actors in England. As of 2025, at age 62, Tim McMullen remains active in entertainment, maintaining his reputation as one of England's finest character actors. Beyond The Woman in Black, 2012, Shakespeare in Love, 1998, and Andor, 2022, he continues to appear in major projects while nurturing his passion for theater, which he regards as his true home. His net worth is estimated at around $3 million, accumulated from over 3 decades of steadfast work in film, television, and stage. Daniel Weman as Adam Wayright. Daniel Weman appeared in Foyle's War in 2013 at the age of 36, playing Adam Wayright, the principled yet ambitious husband of Samantha Stewart. Weman portrayed a young politician navigating the post-war era, balancing ideals with everyday conflicts. Although not the lead, Adam Wayright became an important part of the emotional storyline, adding depth to Sam's journey and earning Weman's special recognition from British television audiences. Born January 27, 1977, in Newcastle upon Tyne, Weman has built a solid career on both stage and screen. On stage, he was nominated for Best Performance in a Play at the 2006 TMA Awards for his leading role in The Life and Adventures of Nicholas Nickleby. On screen, he made an impact with Gentleman Jack, 2019, and especially as the stranger Gandalf in The Lord of the Rings of Power, 2022 present, a breakthrough that made him a familiar face worldwide. His versatile acting, from classic Shakespearean roles to major fantasy blockbusters, showcases his impressive range. At 48 years old, Daniel Weman lives a relatively stable life, but has faced difficult periods. He admits to feeling pressured transitioning from stage to television, fearing being typecast as a refined gentleman. The death of a close professional friend led him to take a break to recover mentally before making a strong comeback with The Rings of Power. With over 2 decades in the industry, his net worth is estimated around $2 million, mostly from popular TV roles and international film projects. Jeremy Swift as Glennville Harris. Jeremy Swift appeared in Foyle's War in 2013 at age 53, playing Glennville Harris, a supporting but sharp character. Though not a central role, Harris left a mark through Swift's subtle and discreet portrayal of someone operating in the tense post-war world of espionage. This TV role reinforced Swift's ability to transform characters, a skill he honed through many years of hard work on stage and screen. Born June 27, 1960, Jeremy Swift has enjoyed a relatively peaceful career and marriage compared to many peers in Hollywood. He met actress Mary Roscoe while working on a play together, a meeting that blossomed into a warm yet challenging relationship. In the 1990s, during a fragile career phase, Swift struggled with alcoholism, which put his marriage under strain. Mary stayed by his side, encouraging him to return to the stage, opening doors for him to appear in notable projects such as Downton Abbey, 2010 to 2015. When Swift reached a breakthrough playing Leslie Higgins in Ted Lasso, 2020-2023, a show in which Roscoe played his character's wife, their relationship became a compelling couples story, both on and off screen. Today, at 65 years old, Jeremy Swift maintains his creative energy and steady presence. Despite the tragedy of losing a loved one in 2000 and a prolonged battle with depression, he found balance through family and work. More than 3 decades devoted to the arts have earned Swift an impressive body of work and an estimated net worth of around $4 million, largely from the tremendous success of Ted Lasso and Downton Abbey. For him, marriage and career are inseparable, supporting, challenging, and thriving together. Rupert Vansitart as Sir Alec Meerson. Rupert Vansitart appeared in Foyle's War in 2013 at the age of 55, playing Sir Alec Meerson, a powerful MI5 figure. Meerson exuded the sternness, intellect, and strength befitting the head of an intelligence agency, perfectly matching Vansitart's mature acting style. This role continued his streak of success playing aristocrats and powerful characters, making him a familiar face to audiences through period dramas and politically charged British productions. Born February 10, 1958, Rupert Vansitart married actress Emma Kate, daughter of actors Moray Watson and Pamela Marmont, in 1987. Their marriage began as a romantic blend of 2 artistic worlds, but faced major challenges in the 1990s. Vansitart's career stalled as he became typecast in certain roles, and financial difficulties created heavy pressure on the family. These tensions pushed the relationship to the brink, ending in a painful divorce that left 2 children and deep emotional scars. Afterward, Vansitart focused intensely on his career, earning recognition in Pride and Prejudice, 1995, Game of Thrones, 2014 to 2019, and many other major TV projects, re-establishing his name internationally. At 67 in 2025, Rupert Vansitart remains a trusted choice for directors casting powerful characters. However, he faced a serious health issue. Mild heart disease diagnosed in 2010 forced him to completely change his lifestyle, diet, and work schedule. Despite this, his resilient career and estimated net worth of around $3.5 million, mostly from Game of Thrones and British television series, prove his enduring strength amid personal and professional challenges. Geoffrey Freshwater as Sergeant Eric Rivers. Geoffrey Freshwater appeared in Foyle's War from 2002 to 2004 at age 54, playing Sergeant Eric Rivers, a supporting but important character who assisted Foyle. Though not a leading star, his authentic and relatable acting brought stability to the storyline and earned audience affection. Beyond television, Freshwater is a veteran stage actor, closely associated with the Royal Shakespeare Company, and appeared in The Madness of King George, 1994. Born January 1, 1948 in England, Geoffrey Freshwater experienced an early marriage during his career. As he was building a name in theater, he married a fellow theater professional, but the financial pressures of the 1980s, when theater income was unstable, strained their relationship. The divorce left him with a deep sense of loss, leading to a period of solitude during which he devoted himself entirely to work. It was during this time that Freshwater sought opportunities in television, expanding beyond stage with supporting roles in The Grotesque, 1995, and The Government Inspector, 2005, steadily building a solid reputation as a versatile actor. At 77 years old, Geoffrey Freshwater maintains his passion and form for the stage despite facing many personal losses, notably the death of a loved one in 1990, which caused him to temporarily step away from the spotlight to heal. With an estimated net worth of around $1.5 million, mainly from stage work and supporting TV roles, he is remembered as a steadfast artist who quietly dedicated his life to the craft. The stories behind Foyle's War leave fans with a poignant sense of sorrow. Have you ever considered how the smiles and eyes on screen might conceal such deep losses? Share your feelings with us and help keep their memories alive by leaving a comment and subscribing to the channel.